These 4 students of mechanical engineering are strolling the campus of Tsinghua University, a Chinese elite educational institution located in Beijing. Christina, Franziska, Birger and Henning are exchange students who are spending a 1-year study abroad period in China. Tsinghua University, which was founded in 1911, is considered to be the best university in China. Today, many young Chinese are anxious to spend a semester abroad as visiting students. As RWTH Aachen University has a partnership agreement with a Chinese elite institution, many of the about 1,000 Chinese exchange students in Aachen hail from Tsinghua. Among German universities, RWTH has the highest percentage of Chinese students. The 4 Aachen students in Beijing belong to a group of 30 young people from RWTH enrolled in a master's degree program at Tsinghua University. Today, they are attending a lecture on Chinese language and culture. Professor Luo, who also teaches in London, introduces them to the history of calligraphy. Christina is asked to write her name in Chinese. She has already learned to write a few Chinese characters, but doing the strokes does not come easy to her as yet. Professor Luo is a very charming man and he considers her attempt as expression of her individual style. Compared to German universities, lectures and classes over here are much more like school. We're in a classroom which is quite small compared to what we're used to in Aachen. In Aachen we have lectures attended by over 100 students. Every single student on campus, it seems, owns a bike. Bicycling is the most common way to traverse the campus. Franziska, however, has to get her bike repaired. She's driving to a bike repair shop located right on campus. In transactions like this, the twice-a-week Chinese language course helps her along pretty well. Studying makes you hungry, and Christina really likes the Tsinghua canteen, where the students are served individually and meals are freshly cooked. Knives, forks and spoons, the Chinese do without them, but the group of German students has got used to this already. In the meantime, Franziska's bike is ready for pickup. Within just half an hour, the bicycle is repaired. For about 11 cents, my bike got new front brakes and back brakes were adjusted. Got new back brake pads and they also fastened the basket. A little bit cheaper than in Germany, right? At the RWTH liaison office in Beijing, you will encounter Mrs. Li. She has studied in Aachen herself, and now she sees to it that there are good contacts between the students and professors of the 2 universities. Chinese students who come here, how could it be otherwise, wish to take up engineering studies in Aachen. After the exhausting university day, Henning, Christina, Franziska and Birger return to their hall of residence. Checking in at the doorman is mandatory. Christina is happy to have a room on her own, other than her Chinese fellow students. Here she can study in peace and write a diary of her experiences in China. I find it impressive that Chinese students just don't complain. They get their assignments and they fulfill them without a hint of complaint. On the other hand, they could question a few things. I slightly miss a more critical attitude. So far, the Aachen students have not regretted coming to Tsinghua University. They also can imagine staying longer in China than planned.